You can't tell me it's too expensive. You can only tell me that it's a stupid idea.
No, I'm allowed to be here until the police come.
Ethics just hold me back. You know, like friends who stop me from driving after I drank too much.
Two dumb babies.
I love good NASA slander, man. That's fucking my favorite. With Willie, Simon, and Eric Freedman.
I would like all of you to know we're not in this together.
Everyone was like, defund the PD. And they're like, gotcha, no more post department. That's what you're talking about, right? The mail.
At this point, would it take the president fucking your wife for you to not like him, or would that be an honor? They said the future is female, so he got rid of male.
He's like, I thought you said the future is email.
Yeah, isn't that why you guys didn't vote for Hillary? She was just bad at emails.
Like, we're going backwards if we vote for Hillary. She can't even email, dude.
That's the future.
Get with the times. Dude, Trump flat out said he's defunding the post office so we can't use it to vote.
He claims he's concerned about voter fraud. He's like, I'm worried about fraud, so I'm going to commit a different crime to make sure that doesn't happen.
It's like someone being like, no, I didn't get this money through fraud. I got it through a bank robbery. Just so everyone knows it isn't fraud.
How come my taxes can go through the mail and it's not fraud?
Yeah, the government always willing to accept your money. They just don't want to give you anything.
Yeah, your votes don't count, but your money's always good here.
Like, other stuff goes to the mail besides votes.
At least parents can blame not being able to afford Christmas presents for their kids this year on their letters not making it to Santa.
Yeah, dads everywhere are going to be like, the mail didn't work this year. Not your dad. I didn't work either, but the mail especially isn't working right now.
The post office does other things like passports, too.
Well, it's not like Americans can go anywhere else right now.
Now you just have to get a passport to show that you are American and get to stay here.
Yeah.
That's how you vote also. Do you have a passport? No? Well, it's because you're too poor to go anywhere, so you can't vote now.
Or you do have a passport? Where are you trying to go? No more voting. You're American. That's all you need. You don't need to go anywhere else. Or are you trying to go somewhere else? Put them in jail.
Everywhere else is bad. Just take our word for it.
Yeah, other countries have things like mail. Everyone's saying just vote early.
How early?
Like 2016. That's when it really would have mattered.
Voting doesn't matter, and now it also for sure doesn't count. We're not going to count your votes.
If you're ever on the anti-mail side, you're on the wrong side.
That's like saying America was better when we didn't have electricity.
Yeah, like you can be against the internet. You can't be against electricity.
No, we've never had an anti-mail president.
Say what you want about Bush. Very pro-mail guy.
How does that war criminal have better domestic policies than you?
That guy bombed the Middle East and killed a bunch of kids, but never stopped mail. Everyone knows if you want to steal an election, you have your brother do it for you. That's the American way.
Jeb's like, hey, I'm still looking for work if anyone needs me.
Yeah, it sounds like I could be useful right now, so if anyone wants to hire me, I do know a thing or two.
Whenever information is the bad guy, you are the bad guy.
Yeah, the president shouldn't be fighting against something that starts with United States.
Hey, that's us.
I think America and North Korea are now the only countries that don't have mail.
Yeah, even China has mail.
The government reads all of it, but at least you still get it.
That's actually what Trump's afraid of. He's afraid the government will read the mail, and then that will vote him out of office.
He's like, yeah, the mail's in and you are out. That was what the mail said.
We're all pro-mail now.
I mean, I wouldn't want mail either if I thought it might be the reason I get fired. Oh, public opinion is why I'm going to lose my job? What if there's just no public opinion?
What if public opinion's my opinion? I'm part of the public. It's like, no, you're a public servant. Don't you ever call me a servant.
Yeah. No, I have servants. That's not what they're called butlers.
No, the people are my servants. I'm in charge of them, right? Isn't that?
Wait, you saying I'm the president and I've gone down in status? This is fucking bullshit. I'm a billionaire first. Kinda. The mail was one of the things that made America great. From the very beginning.
What do Trumpers think he's doing for America? We're going to make America great again by getting rid of all the things that made America even like a little bit good. It'll be just like the 50s.
Yeah. I've never been to the 50s, but maybe it was like that. I'm a retard.
No more mail, no more middle class, and more military police.
I think that's what America was like when it was good. Have I mentioned I'm retarded?
That's the problem. We can't call the right retards anymore because the left banned it.
That was one of our best weapons against shitty people back in the 2000s. Like, mean words.
Yeah, they'd say something stupid like voting by mail is fraud, and we'd call them retards.
It was the light and the dark working perfectly in unison to keep the peace. It was yin and yang, and we disrupted the balance.
Hey, the other side said you can't say that to me. Like, well,
Yeah, well, I'm not on a side, and you're a fucking retard. Mail is really one of the things that made America America.
Soon they'll be like, if it wasn't for the mail, those rebels in the 1770s never would have overthrown their rightful leaders.
Wait, those were the good guys. Those were Americans.
No way, man. Any statue like Paul Revere should be ripped down and thrown into an ocean so it can float back to those people that used to own us.
The real Americans, the English. They're going to be like the Pony Express was a terrorist group spreading disinformation on every day except Sunday.
Rain, sleet, snow, or shine. These terrorists could not be stopped.
They go, any weather? That's terrifying. The worst part is like Trump gutted the mail, but I'm still getting coupons and credit cards I never asked for. You'd figure those would stop too.
Yeah, why do internet providers asking you to buy cable not get slowed down, but voting does?
The post office is trying to save other dying industries with their last breath. It's kind of poetic.
Yeah, there are also science camp packets and AOL discs still coming through.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna help you out. Blockbuster deals for everybody.
Biden should have picked the USPS as his running mate. Then everyone would give a shit about the mail disappearing.
Yeah, he would have picked the UPS because it's brown. He's like, this is what people like, right? I don't know anything.
You would have thought that's why Trump would have banned them too. He's like, no more post office or sketchy cousin.
The UPS? I'm like, yeah, the brown one. And it's like, I never used the USPS, but the second they take it away, I'm like, no, this is wrong.
Yeah, I haven't sent a letter by the USPS since that field trip I took in 4th grade.
The USPS is like that weird kid in your friend group that you pick on, but when someone else picks on them, you're like, get the fuck back, dude. This is my friend.
Yeah, only we get to call the post office useless and tell them FedEx is way better. Not you.
Yeah, the government is supposed to be like the post office's dad. This is like finding out that kid you bully gets abused at home. Like, ooh, let's all be nicer to the post office from now on.
They've been removing a bunch of mailboxes lately.
Can I vote by FedEx? Those guys are way faster anyway.
Did they at least remove them with a bat? That's the only cool way to remove a mailbox. It's hanging outside a passenger window with a baseball bat. You're like, no, I work for the government. What back?
They're saying it's because they're not being used anymore.
Yeah, neither are trains. Doesn't mean we can just get rid of them.
Yeah, they're still important for the people who do use them.
They're being like, nobody walks on this grass, so we're just going to dig it up. We're like, no, but the grass looks nice, and it makes it seem like a country operates here, and there's basic infrastructure.
They're removing mail sorting machines, too.
Even the robots are getting laid off?
Tough times, dude.
I always thought the mail was going to go away, but not like this.
Yeah, I figured it'd go away like the radio or phone booths. Not like Jews in Germany.
Yeah, they started grabbing citizens off the street first, but people got really mad.
Yeah, can't grab citizens yet. Give us a few months.
This is really hard for people because they're going to have to say that blue mailboxes matter.
It's like canceling the bus. You know, the only people who aren't really upset are the people who don't use it.
But there are a million people who rely on the bus, whether it's to get to work, vote, or jack off.
When you take that away, it hurts the country in a lot more ways than getting rid of the one part you don't like about it.
Yeah, where am I supposed to jack off now?
No. The other one.
Oh, I mean, how do I vote?
There you go.
All right, I got it. I knew I'd get there.
You check off in the voting booths and you vote by mail. That's the only thing voting booths are for. So you can wait in line to crank it for America.
The president's doing more to stop the spread of voter fraud than the spread of a disease.
Yeah. Voter fraud is rampant and diseases are fake.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know what fucking anything means anymore.
Voter fraud is destroying us as a nation and killing us. No, that's the other thing.
No, voter fraud isn't real and the disease is killing America. I thought you said voter fraud is killing America and the disease isn't real. His supporters, he can do no wrong, dude. Someone was like, oh, he brought peace to the Middle East with the Israel deal.
Yeah, he's saving the Middle East, but destabilizing America.
I thought that's what the Taliban's goal was, not like an American president.
Yeah, sure, our foreign policy was never great, but no president has ever brought the war back home.
Trumpers would see the military on their doorstep and be like, sweet, I love the military. Now I can support the troops right from home. This is
Like,
awesome.
no, this is a bad thing.
Yeah, maybe if you hate America. I, for one, love the new work camp I'm in.
Mail order brides, are those going to be late on delivery now, too? Are those...
Yeah, what about all the women I ordered from the Philippines? Are they still coming? I knew I should have done with FedEx.
Yeah, I really should have gotten a tracking number on my wife.
Yeah, she's just going to be lost in like a Bakersfield post office for 2 months. I am looking for my husband. Like, just get back with the other boxes, lady. If you have any blue mailboxes, hoard them, hide them in your house.
Yeah.
Hide them like refugees.
Yeah, you have an attic, perhaps.
Maybe there's a little crawl space in your wall. It's not the diary of Anne Frank. It's the letter that Anne Frank wrote and couldn't send to anyone. Like, the last time the mail was the enemy of the state of America, we were at war against England in fucking the 1700s. So we have made America something again. I hope this was funny. We'll find out.
Is the downfall of our existence funny?
Is it still funny next week? That's the main thing. It's a week-by-week basis. Is the fall of America funny or not?
You'll get this podcast on time because it doesn't have to go through the mail.
So yeah, keep using the internet and watching Two Dumb Babies. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Dumb.